Hey guys, CardTech710 here. Wanted to wish everybody a happy new year. Today is actually New Year's Eve. I was going to do this video tomorrow when I have the day off, but kind of couldn't wait. Just cleaning up my cards, and I've been watching some of your guys' videos of your summary of 2018 best pickups, and I think they're actually fantastic. I buy a ton of cards, so I really didn't want to do a year in review, only because it's really difficult for me to pick out the best pickups I've had in 2018. But what I thought I'd do is talk about the upcoming Hall of Fame, 2019 Hall of Fame inductees. It's going to occur on January 22nd. They'll be electing the Baseball Hall of Fame class, and start off with pretty much the surefire lock to get in is Mariano Rivera. It's his first year of eligibility, and right off the bat is his minor league 1990 diamond cards. Look how young he looks. Probably weighs $135, maybe. Obviously it's a minor league card. The back looks like it was printed on, some low budget print, but it does say Diamond Cards, Clearwater, Florida. Never really heard of this company, but these cards are pretty expensive. It's a PSA 9 because the PSA 10s go for about $1,200 to $1,500. This one's not quite that expensive, but still, I paid a pretty penny for it, but still glad I got it. His other rookie is the 92 Bowman. I'm actually not crazy about the picture in this one. New York Yankees Fan 7 calls it the Sears Roebuck catalog picture, which I had to kind of tend to agree. It looks like he's modeling clothes rather than really has nothing to do with baseball. The 92 Bowman Chipper Jones actually has him sporting jean shorts. So, it's what it was at the time, but still, it's a funny looking picture. The 92 Bowman Piazza, however, has an actual nice baseball shot of him in his catcher stance. And a better looking card is the 93 Bowman. This is a second year card. I have this in the BGS 9.5 with 9.5 subgrade all around. I couldn't find one at the time in a PSA 10, but I still want to get this before he gets elected to the Hall of Fame. A little tip on cards nowadays, especially like the Bowman Prospects autograph cards being so expensive, is sometimes you can save some money by finding actual players' minor league cards rather than going for like the Bowman or Topps. You may luck out. I mean, obviously prospect cards, there's a ton of them, but you never know, because you can always find someone like, Derek Jeter's rookie card, minor league card, obviously, but it's kind of cool. Look how young he looks. This is the 92 front row draft picks Derek Jeter. And he was actually drafted out of high school. So this picture, he looks basically like a teenager, is true, because he is a teenager at the time. So just a little food for thought, as if, the prices for these Bowman autograph prospects is so much that sometimes you can save some money by getting their minor league prospect cards. Another Hall of Fame possible inductee is Mike Messina, the Leaf Gold Rookies, 91 Leaf and a PSA 9. And I also have it in a PSA 10. He was a really good pitcher in his day, and I think this is his 6th year of eligibility, I think. And then we go on to the steroid boys. So some possible inductees are Roger Clemens, and I have the 85 Fleer and a PSA 9. I also have the 84 Fleer update and a PSA 10. That's actually in my case upstairs. 87 Fleer Glossy Barry Bonds and a PSA 9. I should have got this in a 10. I do have the 86 Fleer update and a PSA 10. And as well as the 86 Topps Traded PSA 10. The most valuable one, I think, is the 86 Topps Tiffany Traded card that looks just like this, but it's a Topps Tiffany. I think it's all over $1,000 bucks. I think it's like around $1,200 bucks. Figure both Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds, this is their 7th year of eligibility, I think. And obviously their numbers would normally mean they would have been a first ballot Hall of Famer, but because of the whole steroid thing, you know, they got 3 more years to figure it out whether they will or not. They do have pretty good percentage. I think they're like in the high 50s, low 60s, and you need a 75% electoral vote in order to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. They're like in the high 50s and not low 60s, I think. So I figure, and they're within a point or two apart. So when Roger Clemens gets voted in, so will Barry Bonds. You figure one and the same. Barry Bonds gets voted in, so will Roger Clemens. But could be that they may not get in at all. But you know, that's what happened to Mark McGwire. Another prospective hopeful, I think Manny Ramirez. I think this is his 3rd year of eligibility. And I have 3 of his other rookies, including his 92 Bowman. Once again, it's has nothing to do with baseball, but it's, you know, basically seems to be modeling clothes. This one I think is the hardest one to get, which is the 92 Topps Gold Manny Ramirez. There's another one that says 92 Topps Gold, but there's a little line here that says winner. I do have that somewhere too. I have that in the PSA 9, but I actually got this one in the PSA 10. In order to be elected or to remain on the ballot for 10 years, the first year that you're eligible, you have to get at least a 5% vote. Yeah, otherwise, they take you off the ballot, which is what happened to Johnny Damon here. So, unfortunately, Johnny Damon will not be on this year's ballot or any future ballots. He'll be elected by his peers possibly down the line, but that would be a pretty big long shot. So you have, once you become Hall of Fame eligible, you have 10 years to be elected into the Hall of Fame. And our own Seattle's Edgar Martinez, this is going to be his final year of eligibility. Granted, he is a designated hitter and was throughout his career, which is possibly accounts for the reason why he hasn't been elected in yet. I'm hoping he does. These cards are extremely affordable. There's a 88 Fleer Glossy, which is like his true rookie. This is just the 88 Fleer. And you have the 89 Upper Deck Edgar Martinez, which is kind of the first premium cards to be considered his possible rookie cards. And you have the second year, which would be 1990 Leaf. And you have the 93 Topps Finest Edgar Martinez. This one also extremely affordable. This is a PSA 9. I actually sent this card in raw, and in PSA, apparently there's no PSA 10s of this card. I think I have 3 of these in a PSA 9 that I sent in raw, so yeah, we can get it while it's affordable. This will be kind of the last year that he's eligible, so I'm kind of banking on the fact that he would. Whether I keep him or sell him, I don't know. At least I'll keep probably the 89 Upper Deck. I really like this card. But if he gets in, I'll probably be selling the rest of these. And an outside shot of making the Hall of Fame on his first ballot is the 97 Bowman Lance Berkman. His numbers are really on the upper third of Hall of Fame numbers. He didn't quite get 3,000 hits. He didn't quite get 500 home runs, but I just remember watching him when he played the Dodgers back in 2002 or 3. He would just light the Dodgers up, and he hit with a lot of power. He was a pretty good outfielder. Like I said, he's an outside shot of making the first ballot. I don't know. It's just, I got this because it's a very affordable card, and I just remember watching him. He was a stud back in the day, even though he was playing against the Dodgers. You had to appreciate that. So that's it. Coming up for 2019, I'm still trying to figure out sort of a collecting focus, I guess you can say, is what I'm going to be collecting in 2019, but I'm kind of excited. Oh, another thing too is this is my actual card case that I carry some of my mid-grade cards in. It's a it's actually a Pelican case. pretty nice. And I cut out all the foam inserts. It holds about 50 cards. That's another thing I did in 2018, but anyways, looking forward to the new year, and I hope that everyone has a good, safe one, and happy collecting. Thanks again for all the subscribers, and please comment below. And as always, thanks for watching.